Rolls-Royce just flipped the automotive world on its head, and no one saw it coming. Imagine the quietest, most elegant brand in the world suddenly dropping a 1,500 horsepower, aerospace-inspired hybrid supercar. This isn't a concept. It's not a teaser. It's real, it's powerful, and it's redefining luxury from the ground up. Supercar giants like Ferrari and Bugatti, they're watching closely because Rolls-Royce just declared war and brought style, silence, and sustainability to the front lines. Stick around because this isn't just a new model. This is a bold new era, and it's shocking everyone who thought they had the crown. The CEO with a vision, Tufan Erginbilgic's bold transformation of Rolls-Royce. Meet Tufan Erginbilgic, the visionary CEO who is not just leading Rolls-Royce, but redefining it. In an era where tradition often holds brands back, Erginbilgic is steering this iconic name into uncharted territory. Known across industries for his sharp strategic mind and fearless decision-making, he saw what few dared to see, that even a brand built on legacy must evolve or risk being left behind. When Erginbilgic took the reins, he wasn't content with maintaining the status quo. He had a bigger picture in mind. His boldest move yet? Greenlighting the now legendary Supersport project. But make no mistake, this wasn't just about building a faster, sleeker car. For Erginbilgic, it was about reshaping the soul of Rolls-Royce. We needed to prove, he explained, that luxury doesn't have to live in the slow lane. With a strong foundation in engineering and a proven track record from his leadership roles at BP, Erginbilgic brought a rare combination of technical expertise and corporate vision. He understood that true innovation isn't just about new technology, it's about changing perceptions. His goal? To create a vehicle that seamlessly blended the timeless opulence and craftsmanship of Rolls-Royce with a level of performance and agility the brand had never dared to chase before. Under his leadership, the Supersport became more than a car. It became a symbol of transformation. Every curve, every detail, every roar of the engine was designed to send a message. Luxury and performance are no longer separate worlds. Erginbilgic pushed his team beyond conventional limits, ensuring that no compromise was made. Perfection isn't enough, he told his designers and engineers. We're here to redefine what perfection looks like. The result? A masterpiece that doesn't just compete, it dominates. The Supersport is a bold declaration that Rolls-Royce is no longer just a name for elegance. It's now a force in the high-performance luxury segment. Erginbilgic didn't just revitalize a brand, he launched a movement within the automotive world. His vision has positioned Rolls-Royce not only as a guardian of tradition, but as a pioneer of modern luxury innovation. As Erginbilgic himself says, we're not just building a car, we're crafting a legacy that redefines luxury and performance. With a leader like him at the helm, Rolls-Royce isn't following trends, it's setting them. The Supersport is more than a new model in the lineup. It's a bold statement to the world that even legends can evolve. And now, with this groundbreaking creation, Rolls-Royce is ready to challenge everything we thought we knew about automotive luxury. So what makes the Supersport truly revolutionary? How does it break free from tradition while honoring its prestigious roots? Stay with us as we dive into how this extraordinary vehicle sets a new benchmark in both design and performance. This isn't just another Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce has long been synonymous with understated elegance and serene luxury. The Supersport, however, marks a dramatic departure from this tradition. It's a vehicle that exudes aggression and dynamism, signaling a new era for the brand. The design language of the Supersport is bold and assertive. Its aerodynamic contours and muscular stance convey a sense of power and speed, challenging the conventional aesthetics associated with Rolls-Royce. This isn't a car that blends into the background, it's one that commands attention. Performance-wise, the Supersport is engineered to thrill. It's not just about straight-line speed, it's about delivering an engaging and responsive driving experience. The integration of advanced technologies ensures that the vehicle remains composed and controllable, even at high speeds. Inside, the Supersport maintains the brand's commitment to luxury, but with a modern twist. The cabin is a blend of traditional craftsmanship and contemporary design, featuring high-quality materials and cutting-edge technology. It's a space that caters to both comfort and performance enthusiasts. The Supersport is a bold reinterpretation of our brand's values, combining luxury with exhilarating performance. Head of design, Rolls-Royce. Having redefined its design philosophy, Rolls-Royce didn't stop there. The Supersport's performance credentials are equally impressive. Let's delve under the hood to discover the engineering marvels that make this vehicle a true powerhouse. A beast beneath the hood, where power meets perfection. Beneath the elegant, handcrafted exterior of the Rolls-Royce Supersport lies something unexpected. Something ferocious, a true beast beneath the hood. This isn't just a luxury car, it's a powerhouse engineered to shatter expectations. At its core roars a massive V12 engine, a masterpiece of precision engineering that delivers a jaw-dropping 200 horsepower. But this isn't brute force without purpose. Every component has been meticulously designed to offer not just speed, but a sense of effortless dominance. Yet, Rolls-Royce didn't stop there. In a bold move that signals the future of performance engineering, the Supersport is equipped with state-of-the-art electric motors. These aren't just an afterthought, they add a staggering 300 horsepower to the mix, creating a total output of 1,500 horsepower. This advanced hybrid system isn't just about numbers, it's about redefining what's possible when raw power meets modern efficiency. Instant torque, seamless acceleration, whisper quiet when needed, thunderous when desired. And when it comes to performance, the Supersport doesn't whisper, it roars. This luxury titan launches from 0 to 60 mph in an eye-watering 2.5 seconds. Yes, you heard that right, a Rolls-Royce keeping pace with the world's elite supercars. And with a top speed of 250 mph, it firmly plants the brand in territory no one ever expected. This isn't just fast for a Rolls-Royce, it's fast, period. It's proof that luxury doesn't have to stay in the slow lane. But here's where the magic truly happens. Despite these monstrous performance stats, the Supersport remains true to the brand's legendary commitment to comfort and refinement. Thanks to cutting-edge adaptive suspension systems and meticulously tuned chassis dynamics, passengers experience that signature magic carpet ride. Even when pushing triple-digit speeds, the driver feels connected to every curve of the road, while passengers glide in serene opulence. As the chief engineer proudly states, the Supersport represents a harmonious blend of power and refinement, setting a new standard in luxury performance. Now, with figures like these, you'd expect the Supersport to be a gas-guzzling titan. But here's where Rolls-Royce flips the script once again. With its intelligent hybrid technology, this beast doesn't just dominate the road, it leads the way towards a more sustainable future. Who says power and responsibility can't coexist? Let's take a closer look at how Rolls-Royce has engineered the impossible, balancing extreme performance with eco-conscious innovation. Because in the world of the Supersport, even the wildest dreams come with a green conscience. A hybrid that humbles supercars, power, prestige, and a green revolution. When most people hear the word hybrid, they picture something practical, sensible, maybe even a little boring. A car built for fuel economy, not adrenaline. But Rolls-Royce? They've just rewritten that narrative completely. With the Supersport, the iconic brand didn't just build a hybrid, they unleashed a hybrid monster. One that doesn't quietly join the race against supercars, it dares to outrun them. At the heart of this revolution is the genius pairing of a colossal V12 engine with cutting-edge high-performance electric motors. But don't mistake this for your typical hybrid setup. These electric motors weren't added to save fuel on city streets. They were engineered to deliver something far more thrilling. Instant torque. The moment your foot touches the pedal, the Supersport launches forward with a force that leaves even seasoned supercar drivers stunned. There's no lag, no hesitation, just pure, seamless acceleration that only electric power can provide when fused with old-school muscle. But here's where Rolls-Royce takes things to a level no other supercar dares to reach. While rivals scream and roar down the highway, the Supersport glides forward in near silence. Thanks to its hybrid system, even when you're pushing the limits at breathtaking speeds, the cabin remains a sanctuary of calm. That famous whisper-quiet Rolls-Royce experience? It's alive and well, even when you're flying at over 200 mph. This is stealth wealth reimagined, immense power delivered with grace and discretion. Of course, there's another side to this groundbreaking machine, one that speaks to the future. The hybrid technology doesn't just offer blistering performance. It brings with it real-world benefits: lower emissions, improved fuel efficiency, a significantly reduced carbon footprint. For decades, power and sustainability seem like opposites, but the Supersport proves they can coexist beautifully. As the lead hybrid systems engineer puts it, we wanted to show the world that sustainability can come with style, speed, and silence. So what do you get when you combine 500 horsepower, eco-conscious engineering, and a cabin fit for royalty? You get a car that humbles supercars and does it with a smile. But Rolls-Royce didn't stop at raw performance and green innovation. No, they knew that a machine this powerful had to look the part too. Because when you're redefining luxury and speed, appearances matter. And that's exactly where the designer stepped in, with a vision inspired not by other cars, but by the skies above. Get ready to discover how aerospace design turned the Supersport into a vehicle that doesn't just drive fast. It looks like it's breaking the sound barrier, even when parked. Stay tuned, because next we're diving into the design language that makes this Rolls-Royce a true work of art in motion. Design inspired by aerospace speed demands more than just horsepower. It needs shape. And for the Supersport, Rolls-Royce took inspiration from the sky. Every inch of this machine was sculpted in the wind tunnel, with lines that cut through air like a jet on afterburner. Up front, the car features a low-slung, aggressive stance, with air channeling intakes and a chiseled nose. It's not just about looking cool. It's about reducing drag and maximizing downforce. The aerodynamics here are functional and fierce. The materials also scream performance. The body panels are crafted from lightweight carbon fiber, shedding unnecessary pounds while boosting rigidity. Even the underbody is designed like an aircraft, with aerodynamic channels that help keep it stable at high speeds. Out back, an imposing rear diffuser and active spoiler give it the track-ready look and feel of a true supercar. And yes, the legendary Spirit of Ecstasy still graces the hood. Only now she leads something meaner, faster, and far more daring. We didn't just build a car, we sculpted speed itself. Head of exterior design to on Rolls-Royce. Outside, it's pure aggression, but step inside, you're back in the kingdom of comfort. Because while the Supersport may roar like a lion, the interior reminds you it's still royalty. Let's open the doors to what may be the most opulent cockpit ever put into a performance car. Inside the ultimate rolling throne room. Step inside the Rolls-Royce Supersport and you're not in a car, you're in a moving palace. This is where blistering speed meets breathtaking elegance, and no corner has been cut. The cockpit is designed to calm your senses, even when the car is charging at 200 mph. Let's start with the materials. Hand-stitched leathers, rare woods, brushed aluminum, and polished carbon fiber line every surface. You won't find a single piece of plastic. Everything is tailored, everything is finished by hand, and everything is chosen by the buyer, down to the last stitch. The technology is just as regal. A fully digital cockpit blends with classic design, giving drivers real-time performance data on an intuitive, minimalistic interface. It's all operated with Rolls-Royce's signature effortless controls. No clutter, no confusion, just smart luxury at your fingertips. And of course, comfort reigns supreme. The ride is whisper quiet thanks to noise-dampening insulation and that hybrid assist. The seats are sculpted like thrones, offering massage functions, climate control, and even custom starlit ceilings, so passengers can ride beneath their own private galaxy. We wanted owners to feel like they were flying first class, but on wheels. Director of Interior Experience, Rolls-Royce. From a cabin fit for kings to the brains behind it all, this car doesn't just look and feel smart. It actually thinks for your mom. Coming up next, we'll look at how the Supersport uses artificial intelligence and next-gen driver assistance to make sure this beast always behaves, no matter who's behind the wheel. Technology that thinks for you. This isn't just a car that drives fast, it's a car that thinks fast. Rolls-Royce didn't just pack the Supersport with raw power. They filled it with smart technology that actively protects, assists, and even adapts to its driver. First, there's the Advanced Driver Assistance Suite, which includes lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous emergency braking. These aren't gimmicks. They're active safety features designed to operate at high speeds without getting in your way. The Sport doesn't tame. It quietly corrects and keeps you safe without breaking the driving flow. Second, the fully digital cockpit is more than just pretty screens. It's responsive, intuitive, and customizable. Whether you're monitoring tire pressure at 200 mph or adjusting the ambient lighting, everything feels smooth and intentional. Think of it as having your own personal assistant embedded into the dashboard. Third, the connectivity features make this more than a car. It's a luxury tech hub. Seamless smartphone integration, real-time traffic data, over-the-air updates, and personalized driver profiles make sure everything's ready before you even step inside. One owner joked, "My car knows me better than my butler." And finally, Rolls-Royce's proprietary AI system learns your habits, adjusting settings like seat position, driving mode, and cabin climate based on time of day, location, and previous preferences. It's luxury that anticipates. We didn't just build a machine. We created a digital co-pilot that learns, adapts, and elevates the drive. Chief Software Architect, Rolls-Royce. And just when you think it couldn't get more elite, it does. Because owning this car isn't about walking into a showroom and grabbing keys. It's about being invited into a rare circle. Let's take a look at how Rolls-Royce is redefining exclusivity, not just in cars, but in lifestyle. Exclusivity redefined. Most automakers talk about limited editions. Rolls-Royce lives it, and with the Supersport, they've taken exclusivity to a whole new level. This isn't just a car, it's a club with velvet ropes. And only the ultra-elite are getting through. First off, production is extremely limited. We're talking only a handful of units made per year. Each one is crafted over several months with a level of care and attention to detail that you'll never find in mass-market luxury vehicles. Second, you can't just order one online. Rolls-Royce handpicks its buyers, often reaching out to longtime clients or individuals with a significant relationship to the brand. This car isn't sold, it's bestowed. Third, each Supersport is tied to a personal commissioning experience. Buyers work directly with Rolls-Royce design consultants who help shape every element, from color palettes and materials to hidden Easter eggs that only the owner will ever know exist. No two Supersports are alike. And finally, owning a Supersport grants access to a lifestyle ecosystem, private events, driving experiences, and brand showcases all over the world. For owners, it's not just about speed. It's about status, recognition, and belonging to something few will ever touch. We don't sell you a car. We welcome you into a legacy. Director of Client Experience, Rolls-Royce. With exclusivity at its peak, Rolls-Royce takes things even further. Because personalization isn't just a perk, it's the whole point. If you can dream it, they can build it. Coming up next, let's explore how every Supersport becomes a rolling signature, with bespoke options that redefine what custom truly means. Bespoke to the core at Rolls-Royce, bespoke isn't a luxury, it's a starting point. And with the Supersport, personalization goes way beyond paint colors and seat trim. This car is a canvas, and buyers are given the brushes to create something uniquely their own. Start with the exterior paint. Rolls-Royce offers hundreds of shades, plus the ability to create a one-of-one color, matched to anything. Your yacht, your watch, even your dog's eyes. It's not a joke. It's bespoke. Then there's the interior tailoring. Want ostrich leather seats? Done. Crushed diamond detailing in the dashboard? It's been done. From the headliner to the stitching on the floor mats, every inch of this car is customizable. Beyond materials, Rolls-Royce offers personal monograms, illuminated sills, embroidered headrests, and even built-in compartments designed for your favorite cigar or rare perfume bottle. One client even requested a starlight headliner in the shape of his family's constellation. And if you're short on ideas, Rolls-Royce has an in-house design team ready to guide you. Their goal? Make sure your Supersport looks like nothing else on the road and reflects your story, not theirs. A Supersport isn't just a car, it's a self-portrait on wheels. Bespoke design lead, Rolls-Royce. So far, we've talked about power, tech, and unmatched luxury. But in today's world, responsibility matters too. And Rolls-Royce knows that even the fastest car on Earth has to respect the planet it drives on. Let's see how the Supersport delivers speed without leaving a heavy footprint. Rolls-Royce goes green. Speed used to come at a cost. Loud engines, huge emissions, and massive fuel bills. But Rolls-Royce is rewriting that rulebook. With the Supersport, they've proven that performance and sustainability don't have to be enemies. First, the electric motors in the hybrid system aren't just about acceleration. They're about efficiency. By offloading part of the power demand to electricity, the Supersport consumes significantly less fuel than any previous performance Rolls. You get incredible torque without guzzling gas. Second, these hybrids run quieter and cleaner. That iconic Rolls-Royce silence is now supported by an eco-conscious drivetrain. The Supersport can glide on electric-only mode at low speeds, making city driving virtually emission-free. This isn't just good for the planet, it's good for prestige. Third, Rolls-Royce has pledged to offset the carbon footprint of each Supersport built. Through renewable energy investments and sustainability projects, they're ensuring that each vehicle leaves a lighter mark on the world. It's the kind of move that says luxury can lead by example. And fourth, much of the body construction uses recycled carbon fiber and sustainable leather alternatives. Even the factory operations are moving toward full electrification and renewable energy use, pushing the brand closer to net zero targets without sacrificing its image. We believe performance must evolve. The thrill of driving shouldn't come at the planet's expense. Sustainability Director, Rolls-Royce. This isn't a one-time experiment. The Supersport isn't just a fast green car, it's a blueprint for the future of Rolls-Royce. Coming up next, we're diving into how this model sets the stage for a whole new era, where ultra-luxury meets innovation like never before. The future starts here. The Supersport isn't the end of a journey, it's the beginning of a revolution inside Rolls-Royce. This model signals a shift in how the brand views speed, sustainability, and modern luxury. And the next generation of vehicles? They'll carry the same DNA, only further. First, future models will borrow the hybrid technology and lightweight builds pioneered in the Supersport. The brand plans to expand electric drivetrains across its lineup, not just for fuel savings, but for performance gains. Think smoother rides, quieter cabins, and even more power underfoot. Second, the design evolution is just getting started. Expect more aerodynamic styling, aggressive stance, and a design philosophy that blends old-world craftsmanship with futuristic aesthetics. If the Supersport is a concept of what's possible, future Rolls-Royces will make it feel like the new norm. Third, Rolls-Royce is betting big on software-defined vehicles, meaning over-the-air updates, smart AI systems, and autonomous driving integration will become standard. Your next Rolls won't just respond to your voice, it'll learn from you. And fourth, expect even greener commitments. Rolls-Royce has pledged to go fully electric by 2030. The Supersport's hybrid system is just a warm-up. The next phase will be all-electric platforms that retain every ounce of Rolls-Royce magic, minus the emissions. This isn't just our future, it's the future of luxury performance worldwide. Head of Product Strategy, Rolls-Royce. A new era for Rolls-Royce means a new challenge for its rivals. And guess what? They're watching closely. Let's talk about how Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Bugatti are reacting to this disruption. Because Rolls-Royce just flipped the script on who defines speed and elegance. Rival brands are feeling the pressure. Supercar giants like Ferrari and Bugatti have long ruled the high-performance space, but none of them expected Rolls-Royce, the king of quiet luxury, to launch an all-out assault on their turf. And now the pressure is on. First, the Supersport's 1,500 horsepower output shatters assumptions. For decades, performance brands flexed numbers. But now Rolls-Royce, known for smooth rides and rear seat comfort, has outgunned most of them. It's an elegant monster in a tuxedo, and it's embarrassing its competitors. Second, the hybrid system isn't just powerful, it's more sustainable. While some exotic brands still cling to high-revving, gas-only engines, Rolls is already bridging the gap to electric without losing performance. That puts massive pressure on rivals to modernize or fall behind. Third, the exclusivity and customization levels of the Supersport have raised the bar. While Ferrari lets you pick a color and stripe, Rolls lets you customize everything down to the scent in your glove box. That level of personalization isn't just luxurious, it's becoming expected. Fourth, the buzz is real. The Supersport has already made waves at international expos and among elite circles. Celebrities, CEOs, and collectors are lining up, not for a Ferrari or Bugatti, but for a Rolls-Royce that breaks 250 mph. That kind of market shift rattles boardrooms. Rolls-Royce didn't enter the supercar market, they redefined it. Automotive analyst Max Blanchard. So what does all this mean for Rolls-Royce as a brand? What started as a passion project has now become a full-blown identity shift. And with the Supersport, the badge isn't just about tradition, it's about trailblazing. Let's close this story with what this car really means for the legacy of Rolls-Royce. A legacy reborn. For over a century, Rolls-Royce stood for quiet excellence, effortless power, and timeless elegance. But now, with the Supersport, that legacy has been rewritten. Not erased, but reborn. This car isn't just a fast Rolls. It's a philosophical shift. First, it proves that heritage doesn't have to hold you back. Instead of clinging to the past, Rolls-Royce used its legacy as a foundation to build something bold and new. The Supersport respects tradition, then breaks all the rules. Second, it redefines what a luxury car can be. Not just comfortable or expensive, but intelligent, powerful, and purpose-driven. It's for a new generation of buyers who demand more than elegance. They want energy, emotion, and edge. Third, it sends a signal to the entire auto industry. Luxury is changing. The brands that thrive won't be the ones who rest on their history, but the ones who evolve while staying authentic. Rolls-Royce has done just that, and done it spectacularly. Fourth, it positions Rolls-Royce as not just a legend, but a leader. In tech, in design, in sustainability, and now, in speed. The spirit of ecstasy didn't just stay relevant, she learned how to fly. The Supersport isn't a departure from our legacy, it's the next chapter. CEO Tufan Ergin. And there you have it. The Rolls-Royce Supersport is more than just a car. It's a turning point. A high-octane wake-up call that says the future of speed, luxury, and responsibility doesn't belong to one name anymore. It belongs to those bold enough to evolve. From its beastly 1,500 horsepower hybrid powertrain to its whisper-quiet, handcrafted cabin, this supercar doesn't just chase records, it rewrites the playbook. The design, aerodynamic and aggressive, shaped in wind tunnels and made of carbon fiber. The tech, smarter than ever, learning your preferences and predicting your needs. And the experience, exclusive, customizable, and deeply personal, because no two Supersports will ever be the same. But what really makes this car shocking isn't the numbers, it's the name. Rolls-Royce, a brand known for gliding through streets like royalty, just stepped onto the racetrack and showed it can dominate there too. This isn't just a chapter in Rolls-Royce's history, it's a whole new book, one that fuses speed with sustainability, comfort with chaos, legacy with innovation. And now the competition is scrambling to catch up. So what do you think? Did Rolls-Royce just redefine the supercar? Could this be the most elegant power move in automotive history? If this blew your mind even a little, show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe for more game-changing stories, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read everyone. Thanks for watching till the end. And remember, in a world of loud engines and louder egos, sometimes the quietest brand makes the biggest noise. See you in the next one.